I have been volunteering at the Mount Diablo Peace and Justice Center for several years now, and also served for 1 year as the nonprofit's teen board member. I decided to dedicate my community service project to this organization by helping organize, supply snacks for, set up, and strike down their annual Make a Bid for Peace art and wine auction. This event is primarily a fundraiser that allows the Peace Center to continue putting on speaker forums with names like Congressman John Garamendi, Senator Dennis Kucinich, and author Frances Moore Lappe, and printing the monthly Peace Gazette. Working to promote peaceful conflict resolution, the organization also works to provide resources and alternative options to the youth in our community who are considering enlisting into the military. Since my mother is actively involved in community service and I believe strongly in these issues, I have created a deep relationship with this organization. The first few hours of my community service were spent baking jam tart cookies for the buffet table. The next morning, I showed up a few hours early to help set up and organize the bidding items. More work was needed as the bidders filed in, so I worked as a runner, meaning I took the bidders' receipts and brought them their purchases. Once the auction itself was over, I then helped to clean up by taking down tables and reorganizing the items that weren't sold. Overall, while this community service was not especially eye-opening, I learned how to organize a professional fundraiser and dedicated several days' worth of my time to an organization I care deeply for.
From a Peace Center point of view, you have to look at social justice. Martin Luther King said, without justice, there is no peace. So, we're not out here creating jobs, but we bring awareness to everything that is about social justice, whether it's the needs of people for education, work, food, whatever. We hope to be bringing a lot of information and education.
Well, I think an operating principle for me has always been do unto others what you would have them do unto you. And maybe it's sort of a selfish principle because you're just doing it to get good things back. But also I think by doing for others, you stop focusing on your own problems and you start looking in a broader sense and you really find solutions to things. And I think everybody should be looking out and trying to connect with as many different sorts of people as they can, because we all have a lot of connections that aren't explored.
There's just an amazing amount of need in our community. You can turn your head any way you want and find a place to put yourself into action.
I think the way government is going now, with budget crises every which way, it's a necessity that there be community service. It's a necessity that people contribute their time. And we can no longer just sit back and think that someone else is going to do it. We have to.
AmeriCorps is a government-run program that actually provides a lot of good jobs and skill sets out into the community and rewards the people who are doing them.